Hey gang, it's me again. I'm the Kaiser, Lord of Varangia, and I am the foremost expert on ancient Elven language, which is Fabrini. Yeah, I gotta get a comb in my hair later. Anyway, when you say Elven language, people, what's the first thing you think of? Oh, Quenya or Sindarin. But people don't realize it's a fictional language, a conlang, not a reconstructed language, like Fabrini, which is actually the ancient language of the groups of Germanic tribes known as Leos Alfar. Huh? What's that? Well, that has nothing to do with Tolkien, nothing to do with the moronic Santa Claus mythology, and nothing to do with your Rice Krispies box. It is actual Elvish language. Elves? That's not real. That's fiction. No, it's not. You're wrong. You are unlearned, and you have not taken the proper college courses. You have not read the proper books, such as the Eddas. The Eddas? What's the Eddas? Never heard of that. Is that by J.R.R. Tolkien? No, it's not. The Eddas is a body of literature which is based on poetry and ancient Nordic mythology, which is a convoluted form of history and religion. Now, see, I have to go through this every time I introduce the concept to people because they're basically ignorant. They get their education from television and just surfing the internet. Well, if you happen to get lucky and hit this topic, to hit this actual video on YouTube, God bless you. Because if you're interested in the Elven language, this is it. It's based on Old Icelandic and Old Frisian for most part, with a sprinkling of a little bit of Celtic and a little bit of Sogdian. But it's based on the migration route theory Germanic tribes along the Silk Road thousands of years ago, originally patterned from the Noreia Germanic tribe, which was a form of, they spoke a form of Germanic Tocharian B, and other languages they adopted along the way as loanwords. I'll give you a, let me see if I can use one hand. A sample of the language. Okay, here's a word for first, but it's not in the correct case. But I will tell you anyway. Farast. I forget what the proper case is. But say you were going to say fifth or fourth, there would be no th sound on the end. There'd be a nya. Would be a proper case suffix. How do I want to tell somebody to do something quickly? I would say, Ima adma. Do it, Ima, or quick, adma, two words put together. But then, in some cases, you have a switched word order called the syntax embrace. Let's see, what kind of phrase can I get? How about help to use power? Hapa Sar Hegam Kundabar. Kundabar would be the first word you use because that is a thing, a noun, proper noun. So the verb would come after that particular noun. Kundabar Hapa Sarhegam. Help is halpa. to use is sarhigam. Power is kundabar. The noun. You can also use it as a pronoun or adjective, I suppose. But I'm not well skilled in all my philological studies, but I do believe you need to pay attention to the Fabrini grammar, which reverses syntax, basically. You have to Yoda the shit out of it. So, pardon my French. Let's see here. Verbs. How about this? Here's a phrase. Soon it's okay. Rest here. Adira vahunabi helaga. That's the normal syntax that we're accustomed to. You just have to pay attention because a lot of the times these nouns in a phrase or a sentence usually come before the verb. Not in all cases. That's how adults speak in the Elven culture, the Leo Safar culture. That is to say, in Fabrini. Otherwise, they think you're a child speaking to them if you don't have the right syntax. And it's polite, usually, to speak poetically if you are addressing someone of a higher cultural or social status. But that's not always the rule, so just go with your gut on that one. Okay. Let me see. Where let's start. To say it's okay. Vahunabi. Thanks, Tark. The book is Ein Book or Ein Kitab. I think I got it right. Because there's 3 versions of the. Let's see. The. I'm on the wrong page. Okay, for that. Okay. Hang on a minute. The. Yay. Durnain. I do believe. It was here. Where did I put that? Here it is. I think. Oh, here it is. Found it. My notes. 3 words for the. Ein is a prefix for certain nouns. For adjectives and verbs, der. All the phrase use, yay. Usually sometimes you substitute the term yay for all the if you're just beginning. You can get away with that. Fabrini is a centum language descended from the Germanic Tocharians, Tocharian B. Like I said, it began with the Norea tribe to the south. And it picked up other languages as it went along through migration right along the Silk Road and mingling with other tribes. Approximately 6,000 to 4,000 years ago. Okay, here's another word list. Still, Saloma, trust, kunai, chance, nava, take, aparvino, birth, Okay. I beg your pardon. Birth. I think there's more than one word for birth. Samuha. Champion. T'Challa. Pit. Naishe. Float. Pontu. Hover. Hover, I believe. To hover. Hovering might be an adjective. I don't know. Hover, I believe, is a verb. Pontiff. Shake. Namisu. Throw. Kasta. Aim. Trun. Sign. Zoa. Cause. Dutefa. Character. Correctone. Certain. Suroti. Avenge. Parate. Person. Ishva. Persons. Ishvim. See how it changes at the end? That's the grammar. The plural is e or eam as a suffix. If I wanted to assign possessive, like this is Andy's, I would say oot Andy. The script, the characters are, there's some really strange exotic rules. It takes too long to go into here. But it's called English Schrift, the type of alphabet that they usually use. There's another type which is more esoteric, but it was discontinued long ago, and they might use their signature in that older script, but don't worry about that. You want to write things in English Schrift. If you find reference to it, good for you, because this is hard to find on the web. Let's see. Hi, haba, also meaning important. Protect, ohu, cause, K-A-Z, cause, okay. Yeah, that's how it's pronounced, like the ah sound in the particular type of A. And R, like, there's two different types of R's. Ainsa and Aishi. Common speech is Aishi. I guess you might say it's just normal to say Aishi. Are thou last? Art thou last? Aishi, thou last. I believe Ainsa for R is a slang term. It's not usually employed by upper elites. Depth, Themar, ripe, woobry, and there's several different words for smoke. We'll just skip that. To write, barak, slave, budar. Going to estrus, you know what that is. That's when you're in heat. The word for that is DJ. Word for marble is diran. Diran. Yeah. Crooked, sharpeak. I mean, there are dozens of words. This just happened to be some of my notes I wrote down. Wait. Sinu. Be well. Namare. Yeah. And of course, you've got a few words in Old Frisian and a few words in Icelandic to describe it. It's like very rare ancient Germanic words that are now becoming extinct in this Fabrini tongue. It means the original translation, the literal translation of Fabrini means our saltiness, or from our salt water, because they joined up with the Vikings, and they called it that later on. I don't know what they called it earlier. Fa is Elvish for our, and like this is ours. And brainy or breen, saltiness. It's like a type of plural, which I don't know if it's a proper suffix, but it is used as the description of the language for Fabrini. So that's what I call it. So this has been a little romp through the actual ancient, real Elven language, which is not a conlang, but it is a reconstructed language, similar to how Coptic is to ancient Egyptian. When I first put this together, it's like getting a bunch of pieces of Swiss cheese full of holes, make a quilt out of it, a mosaic. And then you had to get sew it together, fill up the holes with the words that made sense according to migration route theory along the Silk Road, then back again up toward the Nordic countries and into Great Britain, northern England, Scotland, Northern Ireland. It was a problematic nightmare, but I will eventually somebody publish it as the Lost Elven Language. So keep an eye out for it, and I hope you enjoy it. Those of you who like conlangs or indigenous learning languages, or if you love elves, this is the thing for you. So that's all I have to say for now. I got to go. I'm running out of time. So that's it for now on the ancient Elven language. Good day to you.